Hi, I'm Kirsten Hill. I'm our English Language Arts project facilitator for elementary, and I'm really excited to share One Plastic Bag, how Isatou Cisse and the Recycling Women of the Gambia thought of some great ideas of what we can do with just a plastic bag. This is written by Miranda Paul, and illustrations are by Elizabeth Zunin. Let me show you where this book is from. This book comes to us from the Gambia. We live in the Coachella Valley, here in the continent of North America. This story is a true story that takes place in a small country called the Gambia, in the continent of Africa, in West Africa. Let's take a look. As we read, you'll hear some beautiful new words from the Wolof language from the Gambia. Jau, Gambia. Isatou walks with her chin frozen. Fat raindrops pelt her bare arms. Her face hides in the shadow of a palm leaf basket, and her neck stings with every step. Warm scents of burning wood and bubbling peanut stew drift past. Her village is close now. She lifts her nose to catch the smell. The basket tips. One fruit tumbles, then two, then 10. The basket breaks. Isatou kicks the dirt. Something silky dances past her eyes, softening her anger. It moves like a flag, flapping in the wind, and settles under a tamarind tree. Isatou slides the strange fabric through her fingers and discovers it can carry things inside. She gathers her fruits in the bag. The basket is useless now. She drops it, knowing it will crumble and mix in with the dirt. Four goats greet Isatou as grandmother Mamba emerges from her kitchen hut. Hurry in before the rain soaks your beautiful bumba. Isatou scurries in, and grandmother serves spicy rice and fish. Rain drums on the creaking aluminum roof. I broke your basket, Isatou confesses, but I found this. Plastic. Grandmother frowns. There's more in the city. Day after day, Isatou watches neighbors tote their things in bright blue or black plastic bags. Children slurp water and wanjo from the tiny holes poked in clear bags. Market trays fill with minties wrapped in rainbows of plastic. The colors are beautiful, she thinks. She swings her bag high. The handle breaks. One paper escapes, then two, then 10. Isatou shakes sand off her papers. Another plastic bag floats by, and she tucks her things inside. The torn bag is useless now. She drops it to the dirt, as everyone does. There's nowhere else to put it. Day after day, the bag she dropped is still there. One plastic bag becomes two, then 10, then 100. Plastic isn't beautiful anymore, she thinks. Her feet step down a cleaner path, and the thought floats away. Years pass, and Isatou grows into a woman. She barely notices the ugliness growing around her until the ugliness finds its way to her. Isatou hears a goat crying and hurries toward grandmother's house. Why is it tied up? Where are the other goats? Inside, the butcher is speaking in a low voice. Many goats have been eating these, he says. The bags twist around their insides, and the animals cannot survive. Now, 3 of your goats and so many other goats in the village have died. Grandmother Mamba's powerful shoulders sag. Isatou must be strong and do something. But what? Isatou's feet lead her to the old, ugly road. A pile of garbage stands as wide as grandmother's cooking hut. Mosquitoes swarm near dirty pools of water alongside the pile. Smoke from burning plastic stings her nose. Her feet back away. Goats scamper past. They forage through the trash for food. Her feet stop. She knows too much to ignore it now. Holding her breath, she plucks one plastic bag from the pile, then two, then 10, then 100. What can we do? Aissatou asks her friends. Let's wash them, says Fatim, pulling out Omo soap. Maram grabs a bucket, and Incha fetches water from the well. Peggy finds clothespins, and they clip the washed bags on the line. As the bags dry, Aissatou watches her sisters crochet. Can you teach me? Wow, yes. Her sister shows Aissatou the stitches, then hands her a metal tool. Aissatou's fingers busy themselves. In, out, around. Jerajef, thank you. Aissatou finds a broomstick and carves her own tool from its wood. What's this for? Fatim asks. Aissatou pauses. She and Peggy have an idea. But will their friends think it's crazy? Will the idea even work? Nervously, she explains the plan. One friend agrees to help. Then 2, then 5. The women cut bags into strips and roll them into spools of plastic thread. Before long, they teach themselves how to crochet with this thread. Naka ligabi? Asks grandmother. How was the work? Danka, danka, answers Aissatou, slow. Some people in the village laugh at us. Others call us dirty. But I believe what we're doing is good. The women crochet by candlelight, away from those who mock them. Until a morning comes when they will no longer work in secret. Fingers sore and blistered, Aissatou hauls the recycled purses to the city. One person laughs at her, then 2, then 10, then one woman lays Dalasi coins on the table. She chooses a purse and shows it to one friend, then 2, then 10. Soon everyone wants one. Aissatou fills her own purse with Dalasi. She zips it shut and rides home to tell her grandmother she has made enough to buy a new goat. When she passes the pile of rubbish, she smiles because it is smaller now. She tells herself, one day it will be gone and my home will be beautiful. And one day it was. I hope you enjoyed reading One Plastic Bag with me. This is a true story, and I wanted to share a picture of Aissatou recycling this plastic bag into a beautiful purse. It's a wonderful story, and I think Aissatou is a real hero for her bravery and her innovations with her great ideas to make her home a more beautiful place. Have a great week, and thanks for joining me.